Hello, my friends, and welcome to the first unit of our Greek course. Today, we're going to talk about the first thing about like every language, that is the alphabet. And more specifically, today, of course, we're going to talk about the Greek alphabet and the sounds that each of the letters make, and of course, how you pronounce the letter, what is the name of the letter inside the alphabet. Okay, so this is the ebook that I have for you today. Okay, so we will start with the first. Let's go directly to the first letter, that is the letter alpha. So you will see on the top, on the center, you will see that is the way that we pronounce the letter inside the alphabet, alpha. And of course, the sound it makes is a. Okay, so we have here alpha, the sound is a, okay, and this sound is like very common in many languages, okay. And one example is η αλφαβήτα. Okay. And if you want later by yourself, you can. I have put also some interesting fact about each letter. For example, the letter alpha, and that is true, comes from the Phoenician symbol aleph, meaning ox, that symbolizing strength, etc. And if you can see here, I have put also some pictures, very very interesting, that shows you how like the evolution of alpha during like the years. So I will go and we will talk about the essentials together. And the first letter of the alphabet, okay, it's alpha, okay, and the sound that it makes is a, okay. Then we have vita, vita, okay, the sound is v, and we have the example βιβλίο, that is the book, okay, βιβλίο. Then we have the letter uh, gamma, g. I know it's a little bit difficult for some people to pronounce it because it some people they make the sound h, but no, we want the sound g, like gata, gata. Okay, like yes. If you see here in the pronunciation, gamma soft g like y, like in yes, gamma, gata. Okay, gata is an example that means cat. Then we have the letter delta. The is the sound. Delta, like as in this. Okay. Dendro. Dendro. Example, dendro. Okay, meaning the tree. Then we have the grammar, the letter epsilon. Epsilon. The sound is e, very common sound. Elephantas. Elephantas. That is the elephant. Then we have the letter zeta, zeta. The sound that it makes is like the mosquito, like zzz. Okay, more like a bee, I would say. Excuse me. So the example here that I put is zari, that means the dice. Okay, zeta, like zebra. Okay, zebra. Then we have ita, like E, okay, the E sound, and we will see later on we have many E's in the Greek alphabet, okay. This is the Ita E, and all these that we're going to see, and this one as well, all they are pronounced as E, very easy, E, okay, like in C, for example. And the example is Ilios, Ilios, that means sun, okay. Then we have theta, thu, like thin. Okay. Example, thalassa, thalassa, meaning the sea, of course. Then we have iota, iota, like example, idea, idea. Okay, this is the second E that we see. Okay, this is the iota E. Okay. Previously, this one it was the ita e, ita. This is iota, but they have the same pronunciation. Okay, e. Then we have the letter kappa, kappa, k, like kite. Okay, and the example is very easy. It's cafes, cafes. Then we have the letter lambda. Okay. Like lion, lion. Okay. Liodari in Greek. Liodari. Then we have the letter me. Okay, like my name, Marius. Okay, or for example, the most famous word in Greek. Okay, it's a bad word, but we use it also among friends. Okay, of course, in a friendly context. Okay, and it is malakas. Malakas. That means basically asshole. But we use it, like for example, with my friends, I can say, "Γεια σου μαλάκα, πώς είσαι?" Okay, how are you μαλάκα? But of course, it's not like a bad word in this scenario. It's like it's something we will say like for like it's a friendly thing that we do actually. Okay, between friends. Okay, attention between friends. If you are in a formal context, you can say that like to a waiter, for example, in Greece. Okay, so be careful. But yeah, this is the letter me. Milo. I have put also an example here. Milo, apple. Then we have the letter ni. Okay, and like nero, nero, the water. Then we have the letter xi. Okay, like xenon. Okay, x. If you can see in the pronunciation, okay, it's like x sound in English. KS, okay, X. And the example that I have used is xenophobia, xenophobia, okay, very good. Then we have the letter O, okay, this is as we say, Omicron. What fun fact about this, and you can see it also in the interesting fact, the letter O, Omicron, means the small o in Greek, while its larger counterpart, okay, Omega, as like the watches, okay, means like great O. Okay, so basically it's O, micron, micro, it's like means small in Greek, and omega, mega, like big. So we have the small O and the big O. An example that you will use a lot, it's one of the most common words basically, again, in Greek, is like ochi. Ochi means no, okay, in Greek. Then we have the letter P, okay, P, like example, as like in pie, pita, pita bread that we have in souvlaki, for example, P. Then we have the letter ro, ro, r. It's more like the not I wouldn't say like the Spanish, but is you have to roll a little bit your R's. Like let's say Latin lover. Like let's say imagine that you're called you are Julio. You are like like in a Spanish novela, like you are Alejandro, and you have to do the okay, so this is roda, roda. Okay, that means the wheel. Okay, and then we have the letter sigma, and what you we have to say here actually is basically the first sigma that you see. It's the one that we use because ancient Greeks and of course modern Greeks we give a lot of importance of how we write the words. So sigma here, the first sigma that you see, the capital one, is the one that we use when it's after a dot, okay, or we want to write a name, etc., etc. Then, so basically, it's when a new phrase starts. The middle sigma is we use it in the middle of a word, okay, and the last sigma we use it at the end of the word, okay. In the pronunciation, like when you talk though, you won't, it's not necessary to remember those differences, but when you write, yes, you need to know which sigma comes first, in the middle, and at last, okay. I have put this in the interesting fact, so later you can read it also by yourself if you want to read it again, okay. So then we have the letter taf. Okay. Ah, yeah, I forgot to mention that here, sigma, okay, s is scholio. The example is scholio. That means school. Then we have taf. Taf is like trapezi, okay, the table. Trapezi. Also remember the shape in geometry, the trapezium, okay, trapezium. So it's t. T, like top, trapezi. Okay. Then we're getting closer to the end. Then we have the letter Y. Okay. Y. This is another E that we see. We have, if you remember, the eta E, the iota E, and this is the Y E. An example, we have υγεία. Υγεία, that means health. Okay. Um, Again, all of this E, it is pronounced as E, basically, all of them. Okay, E. Nothing changes, only the way that you write it. Then we have the letter Phi, okay, like F. Imagine that you don't have teeth, F, okay. And we have Fotia, that means fire. Then we have let's say that you are like, you have, last night or basically, yeah, you drank a lot, okay? And you're like, hic, hic, okay? You are a little bit dizzy, okay? So this is the sound actually. It is chrysos, the example. Chrysos. H. Inside the alphabet, it is called he, but we pronounce it like h. It's the sound. Chrysos. Chrysos. That means gold. Okay. This is a letter psi. Okay. And it's a psu sound. Okay. Like in laps, in the pronunciation, if you can see laps. And also one other thing, one of my teachers said, but I'm not sure if it's entirely true. Okay, that many of the words in Greek that, okay, let's put it in this way. You see that this psi, it is look like what? Okay, if you know a little bit of Greek mythology, this is like, it looks like the trident of Poseidon. So actually, one of my Greek teachers, okay, said once in the university, but take it with a pinch of salt. I'm not sure if it is true. Okay, that many of the Greek words that has to do with the sea. Okay, for example, psari in Greek is the fish. Okay, starts with the letter psi. I'm a little bit dubious, but yeah. Because we have other words, for example, like it's a very interesting fact to know about this letter, but we have many words like psomi, for example, that is like the bread. So let's put the rule 90%, maybe even less. Let's say 75%. Let's say has to do with the sea. The word has to do with the sea, and the other percent, okay, the rest is everyday things and stuff. But yeah, remember that the letter, it is called psi in the vocabulary, in the alphabet. Sorry, and ps is the sound that it makes. Ps. Okay, and we use also this one when in Greece, if you happen to see a cat, okay, we have a lot here in Greece. Uh, you can use that and say ps, 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 to lure the cat, okay, to call the cat, okay. That we say ps, 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 because of the psari that I said earlier. And the last letter of the alphabet is the letter omega. Remember that omega, it's O, big, the big O. Okay, it's the last letter. And the example that we can give is okeanos. Okeanos. That means like the ocean. And yeah, this O with the other O that we saw earlier, the Omicron, again the same pronunciation. All the E's that we see also, or the E that we see, again, E. Okay, don't be confused about like the different way of writing. Okay, it is the same sound. Okay. So that was it. Of course, there are a lot of fun facts and interesting facts that you can read in each letter, but I wanted to keep and I wanted to discuss with you only the important stuff, okay, that you can use right away. So, how you pronounce the letters, okay, and what is their name in the alphabet and how you pronounce them, okay. And let's go one more time together, all of the letters, okay? So we have alpha, A, Vita, V, Gamma, G, Delta, D, Epsilon, E, Zeta, Z, Eta, I, theta, th, iota, I, kappa, k, lambda, l, mi, m, ni, n, xi, x, actually, o, the same, pi, p, rho, r, sigma, s, the sound is s, okay, t, tough actually in the alphabet, t, okay, the pronunciation, y, e, again the same, y, f, basically in the alphabet phi, and the pronunciation is f, okay, like fotia, as we said, he, it sounds like h, okay, Chrysos. Then we have psi, ps, the last letter of the alphabet is omega, o, okay, as the omicron that we saw earlier. And that was it. I hope you like the way that we did the first unit. The next time we're going to proceed with the other units. Okay, the second unit is about the diphthongs, very very important, how you combine the vowels together so we make another sound. Okay, whatever question you need about this course, you can write me on my email, whatever you need. Okay, and yeah, I hope you like it. Good luck with starting this Greek course. Okay, I have included everything that you need. Okay, to learn. And if you go from the unit one to the last unit of this course, you will see you will easily go to the intermediate level in Greek. Okay, it won't take a lot of time. Okay, but if you follow the things that we say and you do the lessons, you will see you will go from beginner to intermediate in no time. Okay, thank you very much. See you next time to the second unit of our Greek course. Have a good day. Bye.